Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. Back at Farmer's Life tonight. It's been a little bit since I played this, and there was an update since then, so here's hoping some of that stuff is fixed. I know one thing was fixed. They had mentioned the random errors that were popping up, which was one of the things I was getting. And that has supposedly been fixed because it was due to fog. Just fog. Probably wasn't rendering right or something like that. So, let's see if we can figure out what I'm doing. Journal. That's right, I picked up a whole bunch of side quests. Okay. Get grenades. I actually have 2 grenades. I picked those up and I stole them from the church, I think. So maybe we can bring those. And a couple eggs to pick up, sure. Good chickens. Good chickens. Come here. Come here. I have a chicken. Have fun. Okay, so they also slowed down time just a little bit, so it's going to take a little bit longer to progress, but also day and night cycle isn't going to speed by as quickly as before. It was definitely fast before. Let's see, you can go over here. I do need to repair the tractor, which I believe they told me the parts were at Thaddeus's farm, so we can definitely go check that out at some point. I have a marker for a bunker. I don't remember seeing that before. That might be worth checking out as well. Hello, pig. How are you? Apples, I believe, are they coming or are they done? Aha! Apples are done today. Wonderful. Apparently it's fall. Come on. There you go. Alright, so we'll harvest all of the apples, which is good because it gives us a lot of food. No idea if I can make something out of them, but it's something. It's actually a whole lot of something. 20 apples per tree. Good, good. Okay. Everything good? Everything good? I have planks and stuff, but I haven't needed them yet. I don't know if and when I will need them, but I have them. Yes. There. Now, can I drop these over here? Yes, good. Alright, let's go put away all of the apples. I don't think I have a quest for apples, but it's good to know I have a whole bunch. Food and water is doing okay. They did say they nerfed coffee, so I don't know how nerfed that might be. But, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. I didn't have a heavy reliance on coffee before, so it's probably not going to affect me all that much. Might not even notice it. Grenades. Yes, I have 2 grenades, so I could potentially take these into town. I got grenades, yup. So, got grenades. Try it yourself. Oh. Fish with grenades. Probably should have read the quest. Ambrose has an interesting idea. Apparently when something explodes in the water, all nearby fish swim belly up and you can collect them easily instead of bothering with the rod. It seems that war has just ended, but grenades are hard to come by. Maybe you can come across some recently. So get grenades and then go try grenade fishing. I mean, sure, I'll go grenade fishing. Is there a spot that is better to fish than others? I have no idea. But I'm going to just fish where I've got access, because I don't want to have to go attempt to find a better spot. Are these legit trees? They don't look like legit trees. I don't know what kind of trees those are, but they look kind of, sad. They look like sad trees. Now, can I swim? I wouldn't call this swimming, but I can do it. I was just more wondering about the collecting of the fish after the fact. It seems that that's going to work just fine. So, grenade. 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 Such explosive mischief when I'm sober? No way. He's not going to let me throw the grenades until I'm too drunk to stop myself. Howdy the one. Yes, indeed, this is the Silly Farmer game. And apparently I'm not allowed to grenade while sober. Sad. Oh well. See, I thought I was just going to have to bring the grenades to someone. But apparently that's not the case. What? There was text popping up. I don't know what that text is. Alright, since I can't do that while sober, I will save that for another time. Let's see, what other quests can we get up to? That's not the questy button. Let's see, fresh eggs. I do need to get 16 eggs. I'm working on it. I'm getting like 2 to 4 a day, so that's going to take a little bit of time. Get hammered. Right. So I have another quest that requires getting drunk to go become friends with the drunk. So that'll happen later. I need to get fox fur, so I probably should go hunting. I need to kill a wild boar, hunting, and then spare parts. Delicious broth. I have not figured out the answer to that one. And the help just says, go cook yourself some broth. So I don't know about the delicious broth. That might end up being something I'll have to ask in Discord or something. But for right now, I am content with attempting to make money. Yeah, you're dry as a bone. Yeah, you are. Let's fix that. And then we can push the right button and we can consume a sandwich. Oh, there will be salt indeed. Let's make more sandwich, because I have sandwich to make. Prepare sandwich. I need bread. Prepare sandwich. Let's see, I am currently at 490 bucks. Good to know. Everything else good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I have sandwiches for the road. Let's bring some trash. Then I get what I needed. I gotta stop pushing escape. That's not the correct button for anything. Nope, gotta stop it. Let's go to the marketplace and sell off some of that trash. Oh, vaguely remember the trash being worth more at the mill. So let's go check the price here just to confirm. User. They are worth 15 each here. Okay. And then mill. Hopefully they're still here by the time I'm done fast traveling. They are gone. You know, guys, you need to show a little bit better work ethic. I haven't actually tried fighting people. I probably should. I am curious. Mushroom. 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 Any more mushrooms? I don't see any more mushrooms. Not that I'm, you know, looking too terribly closely, but still, I don't see any more mushrooms. Mushroom! How many mushrooms am I getting? I'm literally getting one mushroom per pile. Okay. Well, then we are a very discerning mushroom hunter. If we are only getting one mushroom at a time out of those piles. Alright. It's getting late. I am going to maybe walk to Thaddeus's farm and push the right button. Can I get there through the woods and or foresty area? And find more mushrooms. Ooh, what are you? Gather. Ow, you're more junk. Okay. That means that there's more junk in the woods laying around. Good to know. More junk in the trunk. Unfortunately, I'm already full, so I can't do that. Hey, pretty. Look at that. Look at that pretty. Alright, walking to Thaddeus' farm is a terrible idea. Because it's just going to get darker. And I'm not going to be able to see shit. Howdy, Demos. It might be a hell landscape. That is entirely possible. Oh god, it's getting pitch black. Alright, more junk, which is good. I'll have to try to remember that that's there. Oh god, have I lost the road? Water. Road just beyond. Trees. Road. Hey, I found road. Nitrix. God, this is terrible. I'm carrying too much. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back this way. I'm going to run back this way really close to the edge so I can see when the road turns off. Can't see shit. Road. Turn. Bush. Hello, Bush. How are you? I got a bush. It's late. It's dark. I can't see shit. This is fine. Alright, so right here, I'm going to drop all of that. And hope it stays there. No, no drinks for you, sir. Okay, fine, you can have a drink. Okay, it's late, it's dark, I have no energy. Sleepy time. Wait, did you just unsleep? No, sleep, I says. We are going to wake up at some early hour. It was only water from a bucket. It's not like I was giving him crazy things. He just smiled on his face about having lots of chickens to murder. Good for him. Hello, Piggy. How are you, Piggy? No, give me that. Alright, let me go check on the chickens. Alright, he needs food. Hi, chickens. Bye, chickens. Alright, I'm getting there. I need 16 eggs. I have 11. We're getting there. Berries. Mushrooms. Good, good. Okay, let's have a sandwich until he stops whining about it. You whiner. Right? 4 eggs equals 1 eggs. Exactly. That's how math works. That is an interesting looking sky at the moment. That is not entirely natural. I'm going to call it heavily stylized. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the sawmill. No, wait. Can I bring my shooty bang bang and see if I can kill something over there? I haven't actually attempted to use this yet. Let's take 2, just in case. Shooty bang bang. Looks like a common 76 glitch. You know, I don't know what they're using for the graphics, but it certainly is some interesting styling they've got going on. Okay, so now we can go to the sawmill. Sometimes there's something right there to kill. But I see nothing. Okay. The gentlemen are here. Hello, gentlemen. I would like to trade. I would like for you to take my junk at 21 per, so they definitely buy it for a lot higher price. Confirm. And then I would like for you to take this junk as well. Money, please. There. Now I have over $1,000. Happy times. Now, I want to attempt to get to the Thaddeus farm. I could potentially spend some time scrounging around here for scrap. Because I know there was scrap off in the forest. And I can just come back and sell it. Berries! Yeah, so there's scrap over here to be had. So maybe I will do some of that. Because scrapping's good money. Okay, now I can't really move. This is fine. I just need to remember that I can only take 3 next time. Maybe worth dropping one. Yeah, let's drop one. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, the lighting changes and does weird things with the fog. Hello again, sir. I found some more scrap in the forest, believe it or not. I'm gonna go get some more. Here's hoping I can find the one that I dropped. I went roughly beeline straight this way. Ooh, ooh. I saw a thing. Question is, can I hunt the thing? I think it might have run off. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's do some more scrounging. Because it's free money just laying around. Oh. Those are building materials. Interesting. Wait, what are you? You're just part of the crap. Okay, got it. So you're building materials. I wonder if I should drop those on the road or something. I can go back. I'll drop it near their feet. I was kind of hoping I could have shot that critter, but I didn't see it in time and it was running full speed away from me. Berries! More berries! I'm distracted by the glut of berries. I saw you. I see you. Aha! I got a deer. Now I have to remember where that deer is. Alright, I have loaded myself up with berries, so instead of following the siren's call of berries, I'm going to run back and try to settle these guys. Alright, one of y'all has called it. Look, guys, what you... Are you guys running because I shot in your general vicinity? You are literally running from me. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop all this crap then. Could you maybe not run from me? No. Okay, fine. Fine. Stay running away. I'm gonna go pick up my deer then. Your berries? I might have said that, Trix. I don't know for sure. I'm never responsible for what comes out of my mouth. What is that? Is that another deer? No, that's a boar. Okay, I needed a boar. But I have a deer. So the question is, how do I get you home? Pick. Oh, I literally just sling that bitch over my shoulders. Okay, I'm okay with that. Can you guys stop running around being twerps? You guys are done? Nope, you're not done running around being twerps. Okay. Cool. So I can drop berries. I'm only a few pounds, or a partial pound overweight. How about mushrooms? Yes. So I'm going to fast travel. Take care of this deer. Yeah, bitch. It's like I never feed you or anything. Okay. The butcher table, I think, is in the other place, apparently. Butcher table. Animal. Begin. Oh, that's terrifying in the dark. Oh, that's terrifying in the dark. Okay. That's not any better. It's really not. Good night, pig. Right, meat. Meat. Berries. Berries. Consume. So the bullets, we do not have much. It's literally one shot per. I wasn't sure if those boxes were a box of bullets. No, they are a single bullet. So I'm going to take the rest of them with me next time. The deer fur, quote unquote, can go there. And then a sleepy time. It's not sleepy time, is it? It's still early. What the hell time is it? It's still early. Okay. Can I make anything else? It doesn't look like the berries can be made into anything. Unless there's like more recipes we get at some point. Because this one is just egg and water. Salt, carrot, onion, and jar. Meat. Fish and butter. Meat and butter. Cabbage and peas. Egg, butter, salt. Water, coffee, sugar. Water, tea, vodka, and sugar. Specialty. But I have berries and I have mushrooms. I think I have apples. I wonder if it's just those are the things that I can eat a lot of as they are. Carrot. Rabbits love it more than anything else. Boars like it too, but carrots are best for soup, especially with rabbit or boar meat. Berries, sweet as honey, can be made into a delicious and healthy syrup. So I definitely don't have whatever that is. Pretty sure I don't know how to do anything with the berries yet. Okay. I wonder if that's going to be something from the cooking lady. Okay. Apple. Yeah, we're gonna nosh on apples for a bit, just because it's easy, and I have apples out all of my various orifices. Okay, it is late, but I kind of want to continue ferrying stuff, so let's do that. I don't actually know how long this trip is. I probably should have checked. This way. Yep, we're fine. So here I can drop. And then I can pick up this. And I can pick up that and take that home. Can't see anything else, but that's fine. Hopefully the next day we'll have them not running away in panic from me. Because it'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could sell things to them again. Why? Fast travel. Why do you sometimes fast travel me towards where I want to go and sometimes away from where I want to go? Why you do this to me? Nope, no passing out on me now. Okay, now what time is it? It's past midnight, so that took what, 2.5 hours per trip, give or take. Yeah, about two hours per trip. That's fine. Casimir dreams of the sawmill. He tries to sell things in there, but the owners laugh at him. Wood, log, trees, trunks, planks. That's all they want to talk about. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest of that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a breakfast of apples. Now, where can I put these building materials? I think I have some back here. So I can just put more back here. Yeah. That'll do. Okay, so I need to kill a boar. I also need to kill a fox, but I don't... I think that little bitty critter that I saw was it, but I don't know for sure. More eggs. More eggs. Almost there. I'm at 13 out of 16. I'd be there even more, except for I accidentally cooked some of my eggs. And by accidentally, I mean I definitely cooked them intentionally and then forgot that I needed them. Tempting. But I only have like 5 bullets, so not that tempting. Okay, let's go back to the sawmill and see if we can finish our business over there. Hopefully the dudes won't be running away from me this time. Mushrooms! More mushrooms! Here we go. Berries! Yeah, I don't know why I'm foraging all these things. I think it's more of a habit than anything. Because I'm not actually using them. Berries, mushrooms. Keep getting distracted by all the berries and mushrooms in the forest. Oh, there's a boar. I should probably deal with you while I've got you in my sights. Ah, speak of the devil. Hello, friend. Boar. That is taking up some of my inventory, but not all of it. Question is, should I kill the other boar that's over there? Because there's another boar over there. I think the answer is probably yes. I did it. Alright, so now I'm overweight. I'm gonna be more overweight because berries. Trix had Arby's. I don't believe I've ever had Arby's, oddly enough. I grew up like right next to one. Other berries. Now I know what to look for. Blueberries. I saw those little green things before, but it didn't really register that I could pick them. But now I have. And I did. Oh, that was a boar. I think we're gonna avoid killing everything I see. Hello, boar. Now, are these guys gonna be all runny from me because I've recently murdered something? You gonna run from me? Hmm? You're not gonna run from me? It's a miracle. I don't have anything to trade you. Okay. That's fine. I have stuff to trade you right over here. Let me drop things. Boar. Boar. Berries. Mushrooms. Good enough. Just need to get these things over to that guy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Trade. Take my things, please. Take my things again, please. There we go. 1,800 bucks. I need bullets. I don't have bullets currently. I mean, I have them, but I don't have very many of them. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take 2 trips for boar, because I'm not overweight, and I'll come back for the berries and stuff. I think I know what's happening with the quick travel. I think I'm getting a hang of it. So what it's doing, I think, is it's quick traveling me in the exact same orientation I was at before. So if I'm facing that way when I quick travel, I will be facing that way when I arrive. I was thinking it was going to quick travel me, like if I say I'd go to the farm, I thought it was going to quick travel me so that I were facing the farm. But that appears to not be the case. Alright, let's cut up these boar. No, that's not boar. This is boar. Alright, what time are we at? Early. So I could easily quick travel back and get the things. Okay, let's do that then. That'll do. Now, if my thing is right, I should be facing the road when I'm done quick traveling. Yes, okay. Now I understand. Okay. So I'm gonna go this way. Mostly just to hope I stumble on something in the dark. Like mushrooms. Berries already got. Bunch of trash. I will definitely have to come back and continue salvaging. Turns out there's a lot. So probably shouldn't make that my primary goal, otherwise I'll never stop. And there's nothing else. Okay. We're gonna go back here. Berries. Mushrooms. Good, good. And now it should be late enough to sleep. Yeah, close enough. It's midnight. That wasn't midnight, was it? What the hell time was that? I didn't read it. Oh, no. It's only 10 p.m. It's not really much I can do in the pitch black. I could attempt to cook. I could pet the piggy. Hello, piggy. Yeah, there's not all that much I can do in the pitch black. It's just too damn dark. Alright, I guess we sleep. Casimir dreams of winter, a cold and windy one. Alcohol, even mixed with a bit of tea, helps only for a moment. The only hope is the stove in the kitchen, but the devil himself must have moved into it. Oh dear. So, it's winter soon, I think. I think that's what the messages in sleep are saying. Well, it's winter now. Go figure. Great. What are those statuses? Soaking wet. Must get dry or else he'll catch a cold. If the weather outside is cold, then the roof over his head, the warmth of a fire and a bit of time will help get rid of the state. Okay. So, I need to warm up. So we're going to do some cooking. Let's do fire. I will add a bunch. What can we cook while we wait? I can cook some ham. I can cook some fried meat. I can boil coffee. Let's boil some coffee. I don't have any more water. I need to go get water. Can I have my bucket back, please? Where'd I put my bucket? Bucket? Bucket! I will also drink. Bucket. Cold, windy, rainy. Bucket. Coffee. 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 And I don't have more sugar. Okay, so that's all the coffee I can have. I will consume the coffee, which has warmed me up, which is good. I don't know how to get dry, necessarily. Because I can't, like, take off my clothes that I know of. So do I just have to sit on the fire for a little bit? Is that what's happening here? Okay, let me do some water transport while I'm at it. Grumble, 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 grumble. Grumble, grumble. Alright, there's some more water. Let's do a cooked ham and some fried meat. Hey, I'm no longer wet. Great. So that was a thing that happened, I believe, because it was raining outside. And that just happened to coincide, unfortunately, with the coldness of winter that I had to keep up with. So, it's fine. We'll even have one of these fried meats. Great. Now we have a cooked ham. Cooked ham. Probably don't need that many coffees on me. Here we go. Bucket. Alright, now what do? Fix tractor. I kill the boar, deliver a boar. Oh. I need to go kill another boar. Because that was supposed to deliver the boar whole. Oh well, that's what I get for not reading the damn thing. Alright, eggs are... I'm one away. One more day for the eggs. So fixing tractor might be a good thing to do. So let's go to the farm of Thaddeus. I think it's safest to take the roads for now because I believe there are some serious hazards in this place. And I don't necessarily want to run into said hazards. So, farm of Thaddeus. Let's go this way. Hopefully I can do this without dying. Speaking of doing this without dying. Let's save the game just in case. I have my gun also just in case. I don't know if there's any wild animals that are hazardous here. Because normally wild boars are hazardous, but they were definitely running away from me. So I'm going to assume that they're not going to try to kill me. But you never know. Are these all just rocks? Are you just rocks? You're just rocks? Okay. Let's see. This, I don't think I've investigated this, have I? Is this a thing? Is there stuff here? There's a chest here with a bunch of stuff. Carrot seeds, pea seeds, sugar, cabbage seeds, a little bit of junk, and some fuel. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. I think I did know about that, and I think I came to the same conclusion. I'm going to leave it there because I don't have a farm yet, so having seeds is pointless. Also keeping an eye out for a boar, just in case, because I do need to shoot another one. I don't know if there's going to be animals out in the winter. Speak of the devil, I think I saw... Yep, that's a deer and a boar right next to each other. And a fox. I need that fox. I think I needed the fox better than I needed the boar, because I can find boar fairly easily. But a fox, not so much. Good, good. Now, can I get the boar also? Deer, deer. Where would the boar have run off to? There you are. I see you. Oh, he has lived. How dare you? Out of ammo. Shite. And that boar is still alive. Well, even more shite. Fine, I need to figure out where to go get more ammo before I can continue that boar hunt. I didn't realize that they were actually going to survive my my attempts. Alright, which way is the road? This way. Hopefully I don't need to defend myself. Oh well, I got the fox. I can always get a boar later. Bathboard's covered in snow. Good, good. New fast travel point. Goodbye, Boar. Farm of Thaddeus. Hello, Thaddeus. I'm assuming that is you. You are tiny. You are tiny. Or I am massive. Hello, tiny Thaddeus. Bicycle. Bicycle. Cart, cart, plow. Hammer, junk, wrench. Drive belt, exhaust pipe, oil filter, steering wheel, and front wheel. Okay, so 1,000, 460, 860. I have like $5 short from being able to buy all the parts I need. Now, I did find an exhaust pipe elsewhere, so I'm wondering if I don't need to actually pay for all of this. Could I, over time, find these parts myself elsewhere? I do kind of want the bike, though. So tiny. Why are you so tiny? Why? Why are you so tiny, sir? Maybe it's not nice to ask a person why they're so tiny, but you're so tiny. That bike is tempting. But I was also told that there is a free bike somewhere. So I kind of want to not pay for the bike. There's another house there. Another house there. There's road. Maybe that's the next step, as we go look for the free bike. Because now that I've got this as a quick travel spot, I don't have to worry about it. Oh, hey, there's another person. Hello, other person. You're very orange. Helen. She's got potatoes and berries and grains and mash. You have a distillery. I think I know where my $1,000 is going. Distillery. I would like one, please. I would like one distillery, please. Yes. Thank you. I may have been able to find that elsewhere, but I don't know for sure. Either way, distillery. I think I will also buy all of your jars and bottles. Now I'm going to run away before I die. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if you saw that effect, but it was like the sky was static. Freaky. The bicycle is still tempting, but I definitely want to go look to see if I can find the bike first. Alright, let's light up and get warm for a little bit. Now, can I use you in here? Can I just, plop? Use. Distillery. You need to get it first. They say it can be obtained at the marketplace. You'll need some mash, too. It may be prepared in the kitchen if you have the necessary ingredients. The distillery takes only so much mash at a time and is able to produce a few bottles of moonshine from a single batch of mash. Prepare some firewood, a bucket of water, set the equipment up wherever you'd like to use it. In the kitchen, English hurts. Put in the mash, water, and firewood in the proper slots. Start the fire. Add firewood and let the laws of physics and chemistry go to work. If nothing stops the production, you'll get a few bottles of moonshine after several hours. The distillery may be disassembled while it's working. Mash, water, and firewood will be lost, but the bottles and bottles of moonshine that have been produced will go straight into your pocket. Okay. Mash, water, firewood, moonshine. So I can start making booze. But that does require making mash. Can I make mash? Let's have a coffee. Let's have a food. I don't have any mash recipes, so I did buy that kind of pointlessly. Because until I can make mash myself, I'll either have to buy the mash, or I will have to figure out where to get those recipes. So I don't know where that answer is yet. So the distillery is just going to stay right here unused until I know the answer. I am, however, going to transport some water. Next day, we'll go attempt to find the bicycle for free, if we can. Okay. Turns out the kitchen can only store 10 no matter what. Got it. Understood. I'm assuming the distillery is somewhere around the same. It took 10. I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, you bucket can go in here. I'm going to go chop up this fox in the pitch black. As soon as I can find out where my barn entrance is. There we are. Fox. Begin. Got fox fur. Great. Okay, I have plenty of meat. I'm going to have an apple. Everything else is good. Jar. Bottle. Okay, so I'm going to stand by the fire, and then we're going to look at my journal. So I've got the beautiful fur for the beautiful lady. This is Johnny? I don't know. One of the people in the village wanted fox fur. So it's a shame I know nothing about hunting. I would go into the woods and return with a fox or two. If I knew anything at all about skinning animals, then I'd tan a beautiful fox skin and give it as a present to one beautiful woman. Wait a minute, perhaps you could get me my hands on some red fur. Get the fur. Deliver the fur. I have suspicions as to whom Jasko will want to give this fur. The peasant does not know what he's getting into, but he's an adult after all. I will deliver what I promised. And we have a show on map button. Jasko. It just points to the marketplace. Okay, that's not helpful. So I need to go to the marketplace to deliver the fur. Tomorrow morning I will have enough eggs. And then we can bring those to Sophia. And then maybe... Well, and then we'll be at the marketplace where I believe the free bike is just north of the marketplace, so we can then go there. Still need to kill a boar, but I also need bullets. So hopefully someone in the marketplace has bullets to sell me. Ah, here we go. So here's our full list. I have the exhaust pipe. I don't recall where I got it from, but I did get it. I hope I can find the other things. Hopefully. Wrench is a thing. So Thaddeus has the parts, and John sells the tools. Wait. Thaddeus has the parts in her fancy shop. So that relatively short, rotund, masculine-looking gentleman is a female. Good to know. It's always good to know what people want to call themselves. Delicious broth. It's still early, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to do a quick search. Delicious broth. No, I don't want cooking recipes for delicious broth. I would like to know how to get delicious broth. No. Okay. So, having the game titled Farmer's Life does not make it easy to do searches for it. So I'm gonna have to probably beg in the Discord for that information, hopefully. Because yeah, it's not easy to search. Alright, either way, let's do a save. Ah, my fire went out. Oh well. We'll do an extra long sleep. Wake up at 7, sure. Casimir dreams of the moonshine. Everything reeks of it. One can get drunk just from sniffing the vapors. The distilleries lay all around the estate and spew out bottle after bottle. You can't drink all of this, but maybe there's others who would be interested in buying it. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, hint, hint. Alright, so let me go get the eggs. The chickens are still egging. Sorry, chickens. I will let you do your business. I'm gonna stare at you until you're done. Chickens. Chickens. Come on, chickens. I need them eggs. Okay, fine. Maybe I woke up too early. Let's see. I would love some more bullets, but I can't. I have several questions, and this is one of the minor issues with playing really unknown indie games. Is that the amount of information available is slim. Alright, chickens, are you done chickening yet? Chickens are done chickening. Off with you. Good, good. The chickens have finished chickening. I need 14 of my 15 eggs. Perfect. I think I have everything I need. I would love to know more about cooking, turning things into mash, using the mushrooms, stuff like that, but I don't know if I have that info yet. Alright, so I have the eggs and I have the fox fur. I don't have any bullets, so I can't go get a boar, so we can't do that quest at the moment. But we should be good. Here, let me grab you. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll sell this one at the market. Grumble, 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 grumble. Yes, the frost is strong in the air. Alright, you met him. You met him. Fight me. I thought you were gone after your parents died, yet here you are. Nope, so she doesn't have anything for me. I think the egg lady was the one inside the building? Let's see who else is around. You, sir. Tommy, I have something for you. Do I? Oh, yes, the fur. Tommy. Shall we talk? Task completed. Deliver eggs. Bullshit. It completed my task of delivering eggs, despite the fact that I didn't actually deliver the eggs. Alright, that's fine. You're good. You can have that, so I don't have to carry it. Which of you has bullets for me? Do you have bullets? Can I have your bullets? Is there a reward, Johnny? Ah, okay, so Johnny is the one that wanted the fur. But I was able to turn the fur into Tommy. Which is weird, but it's fine. Can I help you, sir? Rough fur for a rough lady. Well, that didn't go as smoothly as I thought. My beauty is walking harder on the ground than I thought. Maybe this time I could give her some more robust and practical fur. Maybe she'd like the skin of a wild boar. I agree. Maybe she would. I happen to have some of that. Let us trade. You don't have bullets. Well, what good are you? And then you were the one that had the egg need. Hello? Reward for eggs? Money. Great. Can I help you again? Fresh milk. This is getting really suspicious. I have milk for sale from Philip as well. It's almost always too skim, as if he had diluted it with water, and it smells strange. Does he have rotten hay to his cows or what? Customers complain that the butter comes out strange. I don't know if you have a cow or not, but perhaps you can help me somehow. I agree. Perhaps I can. Shall we talk? Nobody comes to buy something because... Right. I was hoping for more. Bullets! Oh, bullets are not too terribly expensive. $10 a pop. That'll be fine. Sugar. Sugar. All of the sugar, please. Snares, you say? Snare could get me animals. That's tempting. It's very tempting. But not at the moment. He feels sad and heavy-hearted. Alright. So, let's do a save. Because I don't know how badly this is going to go. Right. Ow. Stab it. Bonk. And now I can loot all of your goodies. Thank you. Alright, now we can save. So this away, hopefully, somewhere, is a free bicycle. This is trash. This is a frackin' tank. Crowbar. Crowbar. Ah, exhaust pipe. Fuel. Sure. We'll take those things. Anything else around here? No. Okay. We have trash. We have a deer. Ah. Warning. Mine. Minefield. This is where I was hoping it wasn't going to go badly. So somewhere in this minefield, I believe. Ah, mine. Can I disarm them? Oh. Align the bolts to the green edge. The mine will blow up if you don't make it in time. And I can pick it up. Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Now I have a mine. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and save that. Good thing is, winter kind of makes it easy to see these things. Yeah, shivering. Yeah. You're just a sad lump right now. Bicycle. Bicycle. I found a bicycle. Alright, so I found a bunker. There's a bunker on the map now. Good. Bike? Bike, don't. But. Bike! Stop it! Haunted bike. Bike! Aha! I caught it. Bike. Kinda, sorta, actually, Drums. This is called Farmer's Life. It is a drunken farming simulator. It's actually kinda depressing at the very beginning, because you start off as basically a complete drunk. Parents are dead. You're living on this farm, and it keeps flashing to further points forward in time where this guy's drunkenness has caused him to sell off everything he owns. By the time you come to, you have pretty much nothing left of your farm, and you have to rebuild it from scratch after getting yourself sober. Now I need a bicycle mishap compilation. There we go, that's a word. So this takes place in, I think it was 1945? But it basically takes place pretty much the moment World War II ends. So we've got abandoned bunkers, we've got abandoned tanks everywhere, there's landmines still around. And we're just a regular old farmer attempting to live life. Ah, door. So now I'm exploring a bunker and seeing what's in here. I happen to have a crowbar. Bullets! I literally just spent a bunch of money on bullets, but that's okay. I'll take more bullets. What are you? What was you? Oil filter! Great! So I am finding the things that I don't want to... Yeah, I'm finding the things that I didn't otherwise want to buy. Bunch of stuff. Bullets. Bunch of stuff. And out. Okay, so there wasn't too terribly much to this bunker, but there was enough. I'm going to pick up this bike, and I'm going to attempt to traverse the minefield. Just almost walked on one. Here, you stop there. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna attempt to. Whew. Da 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 da. Fuck. I'm gonna reload that. Why? Yes, I would like to reload this. Because I'm a save scumming bastard. And I love the menu music. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything good? Okay. Landmine. I own a landmine now. Oh god, it's dark. Nope. Don't want to ride it. Okay. Light. Pick up the bike. Attempt to escape without running into a landmine. There's a landmine. There's a landmine. Okay. I'm out. I'm out. Hooray, I have a bike. Oh, for the love of... Hang on. I'll get you. I'll get you a drink. We're going home first. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Fine. You can have some water. Just shut up. Alright, so the bike ride home is a little bit lengthy. My god, you're whiny. Fine, have some food. There. Okay, we're about halfway home, give or take. There's a tank I haven't looted. Let's go loot the tank. Drive belt, great. Bike. So if I continue looting tanks, I should be able to get all the parts I need for rebuilding my tractor. Minus maybe the front tire. I'm going to assume tanks aren't going to have a front tire for a tractor. You never know. But I'm going to assume. Coming up on the turn a little bit here. So I think because it's so cold, I think drinking might be a good plan. And then I can get drunk enough to be able to use the grenades to go fishing. I think that's the current plan. Alright, so let's drop the bike off here. Close enough. Alright, so here's my exhaust pipe. Here's another exhaust pipe. Oil filter. Drive belt. Frickin' landmines. Bunch of grenades. Which apparently I can use for fishing now. Crowbar, bullets. I'll keep the bullets on me. They're not very heavy. All right. You now have fuel, also good. I got coffee. I got salt, sugar, beer. Vodka. Okay. Time is it? Early. Okay. Let's do a brief fire. We'll do a fire for a couple minutes here. And let's make some sandwiches. Also make a warming tea, or 3, maybe 4. There we go. Warming tea, and we might as well make some coffee while we got it. Yeah, coffee is definitely the best plan for taking care of heat. So the bucket can hold 5. Okay. Bucket can hold 5. Kitchen can hold 10, so this is going to be a bit over, but whatever. All is good. And it's late enough. Might as well go sleep. We shall wake up at 8:30. Casimir dreams of hens. There's so many of them they look like feathery lake flooding the estate. An avalanche of eggs spills through the stable door, but it's the clucking that's the worst. Do we have information on calendar? February. You also dream of hens. That's good to know. Let's have a sandwich. And have another sandwich. Alright, I think it's time to go fishing with grenades. Grenade. Fishing with grenades. So the problem with the grenades, and I found this out the hard way, is that you can't use the grenades until you're drunk enough to not worry about using the grenades. So I gotta get drunk. Let's have beer? Beer should be fine. I don't know how many beer I need, so we're gonna have some beer. And then once I get drunk enough to use the grenades, I will go fishing. And then I will go to the marketplace and see about making friends with the town drunk, because he won't make friends with me until I'm drunk. So let's do these things. Fishing. Saving. Just in case. Drinking. 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 Liver pain. Oh yeah. That world is spinning now. All right, we got 2 of everything. We're good. Grenade time. Fishing. Fishing. I have done fishing with the grenades. I got 2 okan, 2 carp, and a sudak. Whatever those are. So now, let me double check. So I've got the... I've done this. It says deliver grenades. But it didn't say I have to deliver how many grenades. I'm also no longer drunk? Wow, this dude gets undrunk really fast. It says deliver grenades. I don't know if I need to deliver grenades, but I'm gonna bring some just in case. And I'll put the fishes away. Put away some of the warming tea. Put away some of the coffee. So I have the boar skin. Deliver the boar. Right, I need to deliver the actual wild boar for this one, but I also need to deliver the skin for this one. So I need to go shoot a boar. Let's go do that. I need a boar. Deer, find me a boar. Another deer over here. Run away! Deer. You're not running away. There you go. That's the spirit. I saw a boar over here. I need to find it. There it is. Oh, you son of a... I was able to kill the boar one shot before. Where'd he go? There it is. I did get it. I have boar. Now my pockets are full. Oh, because my man's depressed. Here. Have some tea. Be less depressed. Have some booze. Be less depressed. Come on. He's not being less depressed. So the problem with him not being less depressed is that I can't carry as much stuff as I should be able to because he's too depressed. So now I've got to walk slow. Yeah, because I can't fast travel. Because he got depressed while I was out here and while I picked up the boar. So I don't have the carry capacity for it. There's a lot of animals out here. This is good. Yeah, you feel sad and heavy-hearted. How can I fix that for you, buddy? How do I make you less sad and heavy-hearted? Oh? That's a highlightable? Why is that a highlightable? What's under there? I don't see anything under there. Maybe if I had something like a shovel, I could dig those snow piles and see if there's stuff in there. That'd be kind of neat. I shouldn't be shooting extra animals. I don't have the room for this shit. Let me gut you right now. Oh, he's less depressed now. Just in time for me to kill an animal. Okay. Let me... There. He's no longer depressed. Just in time. So now I can go to the marketplace. Hopefully they won't have run away. And now he's depressed again. God damn it. Stop being depressed. Alright, let's see. It is you who wanted the boar fur. Here's your boar fur. Reward money. Wonderful. Someone wanted grenades. I don't know who wanted grenades, but it's fine. Let's trade. She doesn't trade raw meat. Interesting. Good to know.
Don't be afraid to borrow. Chord progressions.
Which one of you wanted the full bore? Nope, wasn't you.
Just snatch them all up.
Was it you? Nope, wasn't you. You. Good. Boar. Impressive antlers. Of course, I did not admit that it was not me who hunted this beautiful boar. Now my father-in-law thinks that I'm a good hunter. He dreamed of a trophy, deer antlers and venison roast with that. If there's some good soul to deliver me a sturdy deer, I'd manage with the rest on my own. Okay. I'll do all of your hunting for you. It's fine. You, sir, did you have another quest for me? No, you do not. And she has a quest for me to get milk, so I should make buying a cow my next priority. But I think before I can do that, I need to get this guy on my good side. Can I get you on my good side? Trade.
And I very much doubt he raised that but I was first ones to think of the particular progression.
Okay.
So once you get over
So I was able to get the feeding rack. This is good. Chicken feeder, pig feeder. Sure. Let's get all the feeders. And then cut grass is for cows and horses. Cut oats are for chickens and horses. And straw. It's dark. Ah, right. That brief moment of everyone vanishing because it's too late. Can still fight the drunk.
Obviously, chords, melodies, there's only so many things.
It still wants me to get drunk. You know what? We can get drunk. I got some drunkery happening here.
and also be respectful. I could leave him a little note.
Maybe?
Thank you very much for what you've done.
I think the world is spinning. Hello, sir. Shall we talk? Why are you bothering me? Well, I'm trying to get drunk. Let's get more drunk. Drunk? There is...
Start to make up on the enormous
Here, have a gift. Bit. Fine. I'll go home. I can sense when I'm not wanted. Alright, I haven't been able to get drunk. It took like 7 beers last time to get drunk. So maybe vodka is the answer. Because the warming tea wasn't doing it, at least not enough. Let's go take care of the fox. I'm curious if I'm going to get more meat from that, because I cut it in the field, but it also gave me the full animal. Interesting. Okay, I think what's happening there is, previously when I cut up a fox, I got 6 meat and a fur. So if you cut it up in the field, you get some of the meat, but you have to take the corpse home with you to get the rest of the meat, if you choose to. Good to know. I like that mechanic. It's nice. Okay. Chicken feeder. I'm gonna put this in with the chickens. Chickens. You'll be fine. I'm gonna put this at the back where the chickens are. chick. It's itty bitty. Alright, you can go here. Chicken feeder. And then pig feeder can go in the barn. I don't know, right there or something? That should be fine. Ah, okay, there we go. And then the last one that I have is the feeding rack, which I don't think I have animals that need it yet, but I wanted to have it just in case. And I have all the things. It's really dark. Midnight, okay. Let's go sleep. Let's wake up at 8. Good, good. Wasn't sure if the warm bed would actually count, but now it is no longer winter. Joy. Joy and huzzah. Okay, so I need to kill a deer, which is fine. I have stuff on me for that. Let's have a couple apples for breakfast. I'm gonna have to try the drunk thing later. When I did the explosive method, I wasn't expecting that to stop me from being drunk within seconds of getting drunk. So that was unexpected. Cows, that still has to happen. Kill a deer, fix tractor. Okay. So this is someone in town who is supposedly wanting those the grenades, but I don't remember who wanted the grenades, so I don't know who to talk to for that. So I think I just need to go to town and hope for the best. Let's do a save. Bear. Why do I have a bear marker? Why is that a thing? Alright, whatever. Bunker, bear, farm. Probably should visit Anne's farm at some point. Also, there's some other things to visit. I'm curious if there's a faster method of travel than the bike. Because I could probably get to Anne's farm, but it'd probably take a whole freaking day. You can go away. We don't have any grass growing yet, because it's literally the first day of spring, so I can't cut that. I think it's just time to go to market and see if I can find the person who wanted the grenades. Because it did turn in the grenades. For whatever reason, when I talk to one person, it turns in for everyone. Well, that means that I don't know where I found the grenade person. There's only a handful of people here, so it should be fairly easy. You didn't want grenades. Here, have a coffee. I thought I had coffee on me. I have coffee. Oh, she doesn't want prepared coffee. She wants raw coffee. You look so skinny. I don't have moonshine to give you. This is fine. You, sir. Grumpy man. Talk. Trade. So he likes me enough to buy me, or to sell me things. Which is good. I need 2,500 for a cow. So that's going to take some time and effort. I probably should do some scrapping. You won't talk to me about anything else. Animals. He didn't want to talk to me about the grenades. He is the one who's dealing with the furs. She wants the milk. So who the hell wanted the grenades? Because I need to talk to them to get my reward. Maybe it was the father. Forgive me, Father, for I have exploded. Talk? That wasn't terribly useful. Alright, I don't know where the person was. Oh! The Sawmill guys. That's fine, I need to go over there to find a boar anyway. The Sawmill guys. I keep forgetting I could talk to them. The Sawmill guys. Hello, gentlemen. Reward. Good. Thanks. Can I help? Explosive logging. Ambrose has become really fond of grenades and the explosions. Here's a new idea. Why bother with an axe when a well-arranged load should easily knock down any tree? Sounds good, but grenades are not enough even for a medium-sized tree. But mines. Oh yes, landmines are something else. If only we had a few, we could perform a rehearsal. Will you help me? Why yes, I would love to help you explode trees. Question is, are you going to tell me where that is? Minefield near Zalessi is not difficult to find. I'm just wondering why the twins won't detonate themselves if they need them so much. So I need 4 landmines. I have 2 already. So yes, that bunker spot. So we need to go landmine hunting. That's cool. Hello, sir. You gave me a bottle of vodka, though, for my troubles. That's nice. Okay. Let's do some scrapping. There should be some scrap just off this away. I still have enough weight capacity for 3. No, I do not. I must be carrying way too much crap on me. Okay, well, I'm gonna walk back slowly then. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. I'm going to double check their prices. I know the one in the yellow coat sells for 21. Do you sell for any different? No. Good. You guys are identical. Great. So, 2 collections of junk per run, not 3. Gila. Stop. Two collections of junk. And they've already gone in for the day. The jerks. Fine, I'll just keep collecting. They called it early way too early. Alright, maybe I'll do 3 for this one since I don't need to get back in any hurry. Oh, you want a drink, did you? How about some apples? Is that a boar? I think that might be a boar. I'm gonna have to go shoot that one. Although it's not a boar I need a deer. So maybe I don't shoot that boar. Maybe I find a deer to shoot instead. Boar, deer. There you are. And now it's going to be impossible to see it. I saw it. Deer. I got it. Alright, the farm? Question mark? We got the deer. Weight-wise, I'm good. Yeah, let's go back to the farm. Also, it is March, so spring is officially started in March. And I think it's 1 month per day. So time passes pretty quickly. We're already at 1948. Yikes. Alright. Alright, let's grab a handful more apples. Yeah. Sleep. Night. Night-ish. How's about drying off? Drying off would be handy. Ow. Put the ash in a bucket. I need to start collecting that. Okay. We're standing by the fire, warming up. Perfect time to take a quick BRB. And I'm back with Kitty, because he's yelling at me. Kitty, stop yelling at me. Stop it. Big old kitty. No, okay. Alright, I'm assuming I am dry. It is late enough. We have 50 seconds of fuel left. Let's cook a couple boiled coffees while we're going. Nope, never mind. Hey, you, sir. Sir, shit. Alright, a couple boiled coffees. What time did it end up? Perfect, midnight, sleep time. Okay, so morning time, couple of breakfast apples, a little bit of a sip from the well. Wonderful. Let's go clear out the nests because the chickens have been egging all over the place. Now, I do appreciate that they don't starve the animals to death. Especially at the start when we don't really have much to give them. I appreciate that that's a thing that they skip. Let's grab the water just in case I need it. I don't really need the water, do I? Not with the apples and the coffee and stuff. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay, quest-wise. Milk is still not happening. I need to go get more landmines so we can go do that. I've got the deer. Alright, let's go to market. I don't think I have anything to bring to sell to market. Because I don't actually know what I can sell at the market. Scrap is kind of the only real moneymaker so far. Let's do this. Let's go to market this way. And if I have time, I can continue my path past the landmines, and I can go check out Anne's place. At least get the quick travel point for it. Hello, Kitty. But yeah, since I usually quick travel, I don't normally get a chance to look at these barns and stuff. I'm pretty sure I looted that one. I don't recall if I looted those two. Also don't recall if I looted that tank. Probably worth checking. Actually, let's leave this in the road so I don't lose it. Tank. I did not loot the tank, so now I have looted the tank. Ah, I have a deer on me. I need to get rid of that deer before I can loot anything else. Alright, so it's the hunter man, or the butcher man who wants the deer. Hello, sir. I have your deer. Reward me, please. Bear's favor. I was close to telling him what a hunter I actually am. Close. You should see them looking at me now, like I'm some hero. It's kind of nice, but my mother-in-law has asked me for a bear skin. I've looked everywhere, and no one has it for sale. My father-in-law also said that there's one prowling at the old church, so I can't squirm out of this and tell him there's no bears in the area. Can you help me? Sure. I'll go kill a bear for you. I suppose. Alright, so let's do a save. I'm gonna go check out this tank. It's got stuff. It's got a lot of stuff. Okay. That pretty much immediately filled me up. Let's check out that house there. And there's a tank. Okay. Yeah, because I did check out this house before and I totally forgot about it. Because I was confounded by the landmines. So I don't think I can get in. I'm pretty sure that means I also got the tank looted. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get the landmines. I see you, dear. I don't want you. Okay, landmine area. This might be more difficult in not winter with all the grass and stuff around. So let's do a save just in case I blow my feet off. Let's see if I can find a landmine that's obvious. They're not obvious at all. They're green. Yeah, they definitely stand out a lot more in the winter, I think. That's not easy at all. It's a very short timer. You are also terrifying. Okay. 1, 2. Ow. Balls. I would much rather have the landmine. I don't like that quick time event thing. I don't like it. It's very short timer. You have like a second and a half, something like that. Maybe 2 seconds. Okay. So 2 clicks, 2 right clicks. Well, 3 of them are 2 right clicks. Single click, double click. Okay, that's brutal. But thinking ahead does help. Having a landmine detector of some sort would be handy. Because that is really not obvious. Oof. Oof. Okay. I have all the landmines. Save before I run full speed out of here. Now, let's go turn those in. I don't remember who wanted them. I literally forgot. Who wanted the landmines? Because that guy wanted the bear. She doesn't want anything. She doesn't want anything. Was it this guy? Ew. No. Mission. Detonate a mine. Right. The sawmill guys. I keep forgetting about the sawmill guys. Apparently it's enough to put a landmine on the ground, detonate it, and then shoot at it from afar. What if I don't wanna? What if I don't wanna do that? Okay, I need to conserve inventory at some point or another. Let's do a thing that might work. What if I travel to this tank and put some stuff inside of it? Okay, so I'll put the dry belt since that's extra. I will put that since that's extra. And I will put all the fuel. Maybe I should just take some of the fuel. Now we're going to be looting some other stuff as well. Okay, so that saves my inventory problem for now. Now we can go attempt to go to Anne's place. There's another tank, so there's plenty of tanks. There's also supposedly a bear up here, so I might need to be a quick draw on that. Bear is quite a ways ahead. Alright, we're just going to keep taking the road up. Hi, dear. Hello, other deer. Fox thing. Scrap. Deer. There's so many animals. I love it. There's a nice scrap territory up here. So I think at some point it might be worth getting something like a cart. Deer, you alright there? Because if I get a cart, then I can come and do a big trip full of stuff. Bike, stop. So normally these mark something. What are you marking? I see no house, I see no walkway. I see nothing. Alright. Maybe it's just a waypoint marker on the curvy road here. Alright, carrying on to Anne's. This is a lovely bike ride. Gorgeous countryside. Lovely winding hills. Nothing actively trying to kill me. Always a good start. Fine. I'll walk you up the hill. There. You good? Yeah. Animals running away from me. Everything's fine. Right, Anne's place is still a little ways up. Apparently we're just going to the top of a frickin' mountain here. Gonna have to walk my bike again, aren't I? No? You got it? Good, good. I have a couple apples on the road. This might be Ann's place coming up. Hello? New fast travel point. That's good. That's what I was hoping for. I don't see a person though. Hello? Hello, person? There's no person. I'm going to suspect then that we're not supposed to be here until story, perhaps? But I have it on fast travel now, so that's fine. I could continue. There's a bunker there, but I don't really have any storage space. The only problem is I don't know if I can fast travel with my bike or not. Pretty sure the answer is not. Oh, but we're going downhill now. We got the speed. I'm racing the boars. Whee! Oh yeah, that's fast. I wonder, can I off into the forest? Can I save before I do that? No. Hang on. Save. There. Let's see if I can go through the woods. I can't turn this on while I'm on the bike. There we go. Alright, we're beelining straight for home. I say as I immediately turn to inspect something. Oh, it is just dark. And there's a tree, there's a forest. Hey, I found a fence. Hey, look, it's my fence. Ah. Yeah, let me just carry that inside. I don't know what just happened, but it was great. I made it home. Here, let's just set you right there. You're fine. All right, what time is it? Oh, it's early. How about? I want to test out the landmine, but it's also really dark. Wait, did I chop that tree? I don't remember chopping that tree. Yeah, it's dark. I don't want to. I want to be able to see the landmine effects. So let's have a little bit of a sippy sip. I want to do some grass cuttings, but I don't think I can in the dark, because as soon as I attempt to pull out another tool, I see nothing. So I think I just have to wait till doing that during the day. So how about... I could put apples in there. Interesting. Okay. And then what about the chicken food? Chicken food. Fodder and whatever that is. It's a thing. I don't know. Alright. Maybe it's sleepy time. Maybe we sleep for a little bit longer than usual. Casimir dreams of war and the things left in its wake. Black oil oozes out of the wrecked tanks. Well-hidden bunkers are filled with ammunition. One would like to see if there's any truth to this. Indeed, there is truth to it. Okay, so still spring, still no apples. But the good news is that the apples have lasted me, and probably will last me until the next harvest. So that's good. Okay, so I can't do anything with that yet. Let's do a landmine. This is probably a horrible idea. Drop, discard. Okay. So they did say that you can simply drop it and then shoot it from a distance. That's what the thingy says, at least. Put a landmine on the ground, detonate, and shoot at it from afar. So let's do... Let's do right here. Drop. Right there. Shoot at it. From afar. Oh, you gotta arm it. Shoot it from afar. I have detonated the mine. That did jack and shit. These trees are still standing. I am disappointed. Now, it says deliver landmines. It doesn't say how many. It might be the 4, so I might have to go get another one. But they don't really say. It just says deliver them. So I'm going to go to the twins, because I have to deliver some scrap anyway. Oh, I have another lantern I can put away. Here, let's see if we can do that. Drop. There. Perfect. Alright, so let's go to the twins. Right, I need to feed my dude. He's gonna keep grumbling at me until I feed him. There, now he's done grumbling. Sawmill. Confirm. Because I can get more money from them as well. I wonder what I can do to make money with hunting. Because I was not able to find a place to sell the meat, but I didn't try too terribly hard. So maybe that'll be my next step. Gentlemen, I have something for you. I don't have something for you. So, they don't want the 3 mines, so I need to go get 4 mines. Hello, Paige. You are void bastarding. Wonderful. How do you like it so far? I'm going to bring 20 meat with me and see how much that sells for. I am not going to bring 20 meat with me because I need more room. I'm going to put the coffee away because I don't need it at the moment. That should do. Oh, I forgot to sell my shit while I was at the friggin' dudes. Okay. It's fine, whatever. No, it is not forgiving at the least. It is definitely not that. Alright, meat man. I would like to sell you my meat. 12 bucks a pop. Okay, so he sells them for 18. I can sell them for 12. That seems fine. I'll take it. Nothing else. I wonder if there's a better way to sell meat. Like, can I sell the cooked ham, for example? Does that work? I have 1,400 bucks. So let me go see if I can get a mine. Horrible, horrible plan, but I'm going to do it. Berries! Hang on, before I go traipsing through here. Just in case. Pretty sure the landmine doesn't start until there, but I don't trust it. Yep, that game is not forgiving. Not forgiving at all. They will definitely screw you. Alright, landmines. Where are you? Landmines. Yeah, there was a landmine. Motherfucking landmine. I don't like landmines. I know, Paige. It was a pun on words. Can you jink past it and lose it around a corner or something? They're not impossible, but they are definitely a pain in the ass to kill. Okay. Let's do better about searching for landmines. Ah, that's why. They're green. I don't like that. Okay. Landmine. Okay. I have a landmine. I'm going to go back to the dudes. But I'm pretty sure I have enough. Because unfortunately the quest doesn't tell me how many to deliver. It told me to get 4 in the first place, but then it also told me to use 1 and then deliver. So they've done this a couple times. They did it with the grenades as well. So I don't like that. I don't like that quest design mentality. Go get them, then use 1, and then deliver how many you were supposed to get in the first place, which means you have to go get more. Gentlemen, you sons of bitches. Don't make me drop landmines where you're supposed to spawn. Ah. Can I just... No. I mean, I can. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put down landmines. I don't have to arm them. I just don't want to have to carry them. There. They wanted landmines. They get fucking landmines. dear. I don't know how good the stealth is in this game. I haven't tested it thoroughly. But I'm gonna shoot this deer. I think it's right there. Let's walk in. Let's walk in. I shot the deer. Good. Give me you. Give me you. Okay. Now we have deer. I'll go back home. You killed it. Huzzah. Yep. Poison's definitely a good way to go. It's been a long time since I played that game, so I wouldn't be able to give tips if I wanted to. But you're a smart cookie. You'll figure it out. I'm gonna attempt to sell him the cooked ham next, just out of curiosity. Maybe the fish too, because I can get a bunch of fish for free. Broken window cheese, nice. Meat. What I probably should do is I probably should bring some of each item that I've got easy access to, like the hides and the foods, and just some of each, and see what can sell at the market. So maybe I will prepare my pockets with that stuff for tomorrow. So the fox fur, the coffee, they don't want any of it. All the stuff is fine. And then the ham. Gizmo. Stop getting butt. Stop. Alright, I will bring a mushroom or two. I will bring a berry or two. I will bring a fish. I'm not going to sell the eggs because I've got uses for those. Maybe I will bring raw fish and see what those sell for. I can't bake bread, so I'm going to hold on to that. I mean, that's mostly what I've got access to. Alright, so let's do a prepare. Let's see. Carp Okan. We'll do an Okan, which is worth a single fish meat. We'll do a carp. It is definitely a very audio game, yes. There's a lot of audio cues. Carp is 3 meats. Sudak is 1 meat. So carp is 3, Okan is 1, Sudak is 1. I won't remember any of that crap, but that's fine. It is late. We can sleep. That's fair, Paige. That's fair. I'm being kitten attacked. Kitten attacked. Hi. Alright, so let's go see if I can sell anything. Bike. Stop. Stop. Do I need to bring anything? And deliver the landmines. Maybe I'll go do that first. Yeah, let's go do that first. We'll go to the sawmill, deliver stuff, sell stuff, etc., and see if they buy any of my stuff. Alright, landmines. I'll get there eventually. I'm a-coming. I can do it. And I did it. Okay. Here's your landmines. Give me your monies. Task completed. Explosive logging. Yeah, that didn't work. It didn't work at all. Let us trade. Here, have that. Will you take anything else? You buy moonshine, which is good. You buy vodka. Ah, kitten. Crazy kitten. Stop. But you don't buy anything else. Okay, so you don't buy meats, you don't buy furs. You buy booze, and you buy wood and scrap. Okay. Booze is good. Once I get booze production up and running, you guys will be on my list. I don't want to gift them. They love me enough as it is, so we're good. No. Before I go, I have more crap to sell. Crap to sell. Crap to sell. I can run. I can do it. Oh yeah, the panic dash to get to the Atmo room to be able to breathe. Yeah, that's... I've done those a few times. Alright, scrap. Confirm. I got $2,000, which is good. Hi. Now we can go to the market. Grumble, 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 grumble. Grumble, 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 grumble. I don't have any... Did I not bring any foods? Here, let's have an apple for the moment. Alright, first off. Madam. You buy berries for 4, which is alright. Apples for 5, mushrooms for 3. And that's it. Okay. Meat man. Meat man. So he will buy furs. Fox for 121. Boar for Jesus. 241. Deer for 360. Okay. Worth hunting 100%. Cooked ham is 61. Okay. So I used 3 ham and I think a salt. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if the cooked ham is worth it. 3 meat that I can sell for 15 each, that's 45. And then I think it's a salt to cook it. He also buys the fish, but it doesn't look like it's worth it. Buys the fish meat. Ah, okay. So he buys the fish for roughly the right price. Like the raw fish versus the cut fish. 18 for a carp. It's worth 3 meats, which is 6 a pop, so that's perfect. Okay, that's fine. I understand that number now. So the fur is interesting. He takes moonshine as a gift. I'm gonna have to catalog all this shit because there's none of it gifted anywhere. She wants coffee. Do you like me? You are tolerant of me, so let's get you some coffee. You, madam. You don't buy anything I've got except for booze. Okay. Oh, and she does not pay as much for moonshine and vodka as the Sawmill guys. So that's good to know. Coffee, please. Sugar, please. Salt, please. And butter, please. And bread, please. All of those things. Unfortunately, that's a lot of my money, but that's fine. Coffee. So you take fox fur as a gift. Good to know. You don't buy anything I want. Okay. But you take moonshine and vodka as a gift. You take moonshine as a gift, and you don't want any of my crap. Moonshine and vodka as a gift, and you also don't buy any of my crap. Wonderful. I want more chickens. Kind of want more chickens. Nah, that'll be fine. I don't need more chickens at the moment. Alright, so you, sir. You are going to give me money for goods and or services. There we go. Keep the fish. Might as well keep it for meat. Alright. So I know the shape of things now. Mr. Man is hungry and thirsty. We'll stop him from dying and we'll go home. Okay. Food acquired. I didn't give the lady coffee. He'd forgotten this shit. Alright, so it's not really worth selling the mushrooms and berries. Probably worth finding out what I can cook with them. Probably, maybe. So let's cook up some food. And, I don't know, dry off or something. Carp. Cook a ham. Alright, just cooking up some food so my dude doesn't starve. And we will prepare more sandwiches. Ah, there we go. Sliced bread.
Oh,
I don't need more butter. Right. Oops. So, butter's the thing I need. Alright, good to know. Let's try to cut some grass. Just to see how much it's worth. I think I have cut too much. Yep, I have cut too much. I'm pretty sure I can use this just to fill up my hay things. I don't have any animals to eat out of it, but I can fill it. Six to fill it up. Cool. Well, I mean, that, I guess, saves me from having to cut too terribly much. I had storage in here somewhere, right? Yeah. Ah. I already had some. Okay. Let's put away some. Let's put away some more. There we go. So now, come tomorrow, I can go to the market and see how much that's worth. Because that might be something that's worth doing occasionally for money. I think I kind of want to get the cart next. Because the cart might help me transport goods. But I think it's a hand cart, which means I have to manually move it. I'm not sure on that one. But probably. Yeah, I'll need to figure out how to get mash at some point. Still early, but that's fine. We can sleep. I was having a hard time reading those off and actually like reading them out loud and comprehending them at the same time. He dreams of chickens, they're driving him insane. Then he dreams of broth. He smiles and grabs an axe. Oh, the murder is in his eyes. Let's see. Let's go check. Let me bring... No, I'm not going to bring a coffee. I'm going to go buy a coffee. Let's go to the market. I'll buy coffee to donate to her and see what that does for her friendliness meter. Hello. Coffee, please. Yes. Butter, please. Yes. And that's all of my weight. And madam. Hello. You can have a coffee. Good. You can have more coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee. Okay. Now you like me a little bit more. I like how fight me is an option for everybody. Okay. Yes. Fodder. I need to sell the fodder to this guy. You, sir. Buy my things. Buys for 3 each. Not bad. I mean, it's not the best money. Because it's only like 200 something a trip, but that's not terrible. Okay. 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 Sir, you're not going to stop until I fight you, so let's fight. Are we in? Oh, he had apples on him. Good for him. He was trying to eat healthy. I stole his apples. Okay. I was told that there's a bear lurking around here. So let's do a save. Just in case. And go see about a bear. Berries. Not quite the same. Ah, I'm looking down now. I don't see a bear yet. There's a deer. Deer are definitely worth hunting. Now that I know the price of their hide. It's like 340 bucks a pop. So deer are worth hunting for sure. There's that deer still running. There's another deer over there. I see no bears. I am no longer near the church. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back. Berries. Berryman returns, indeed. Small room with a gunpoint and a locked exit? That doesn't sound very promising. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna check this tank. Ooh. Fuel, oil filter, exhaust pipe, landmines, grenades, vodka. That was a good tank. I like that tank. That's a nice tank. Alright, anything in here? Just in case. I can hit with the crowbar. Good to know. I don't know if I need to hit with the crowbar, but I can. I see nothing else at this house. Nothing. Alright, sir. I'll feed you. Okay, let me run around the church. I haven't really explored the whole thing. I'd like to get the fast travel point. If it's there, if it's possible. Churchman, can I have a fast travel point, please? Nope, this is the spot that I already looted. Yes, I already looted the church. Can't break into the graves. That's fine. Sir, hello. Someone stole your bike a week or so ago. North Road. Minefield. Ah, okay. So I should probably talk to people. Because they're giving information. Goodbye. Thank you for that information. Unfortunately, no fast travel point around here. But that's fine. I've got a fast travel point at the market, and that's really close. That's fine. Alright, I have no weight left. Okay, I should just go home then. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Go home. You found the Berry Road clip. Nice. You should put that in the clip channel. If you haven't already. Good, good. Then I will review my past berry obsession at a later moment. Okay, grenades, oil filter. I probably can sell those somewhere, but I don't know where. Berries, berries. Okay, then I would like to go back here and go loot that tank that I filled up. Just so that I don't forget. Pretty sure it was this tank. Pretty sure I put a bunch of crap in there. Yeah. I looted the tank. Now, how about back to farm, and then I want to go to that little house there and loot that. I don't need it yet, but I wanna. Bike. was attempting to elude me. How dare you? Alright, this house up ahead here has a bunch of seeds and stuff. And I want the seeds and stuff. I have looted all of the things. Seeds, pea, seeds, okay. Now I recognize that symbol. That symbol is the bag of seeds symbol, which was one of the 2 options that you can feed the chickens. So at some point, I'm assuming that I will get more seeds than I can plant, maybe? It's getting dark. Oh, still not fall yet. Okay, what I'd like to do is I'd like to find out if I can hunt near the house. Because I don't think I've found any of that yet. Sugar. Scrap. And then the seeds I think I'll put in the barn. Oh, hi chicken. How are you, chicken? Seed. 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 Good, good. Okay. So I keep seeing text popping up as I'm running around. And it's attempting to read the state of the ground. And it's saying barren. So it's attempting to read the state of the ground that I haven't even attempted to farm yet. That's why I was getting confused. Okay. It's dark. It's late. Not late enough, though. Can you tell me how to make mash? That would be wonderful. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here. Because we've done quite a bit. We've gotten like half the parts that we need for the tractor. I've done quite a few quests. I've shot many, many animals. And I'm on the road to getting enough money for my first cow. So the farm is not farm yet, but we're getting there. And then I will attempt to do some research until next time where I can find out how to make mash. Find out how to get this man to stop whining. There we go. I need to find out how to get mash. I need to find out how to do the delicious broth. and then see if there's any more information about what might be out there for looting. Hey, not my fault that you play games until the end of my stream. Just saying. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow is kind of looking like swords and magic and stuff. So we'll look forward to that. And yeah, it was fun. Brief while it lasted, Paige. Anyone else lurking out there, thank you all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows that I might have missed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.